Okay, perfect.
Okay. So I had a doctor's appointment.
I
Just
feel. Was there air quotes in there? You,
oh,
you
you
like,
felt yeah,
yeah, you
yeah.
said it like there's
I
air
said yeah,
quotes.
there were some air quotes in there, huh? Yeah, there were. So I had a doctor's appointment. Ugh.
I don't know how you managed to make it sound like air quotes. I, I mean, I'm impressed, but still, I love it.
Oh, exactly. Well, that's the thing. It was a doctor's appointment over a Zoom call, essentially. And the initial intent was to make it so that I could be evaluated for autism because I took a preliminary evaluation that said I had almost, well, it was slightly under 90% of the like traits or symptoms. So, um, when I had the actual appointment, they or the doctor had a good series of questions, and then he referred me to an outside vendor, um, in part because it was going to take nearly 5 months. But he asked about a particular syndrome if I had ever heard of it, and I hadn't.
Okay, what is it?
And well, I'm going to share my screen, and it's very strange or very weird. I'm going to use the word weird for this year because that's the theme. So, okay. So, it'd be Fragile X syndrome or Martin Bell syndrome. Um,
I gotta say, for half a second here, I thought this was a joke. Like, fragile X syndrome. I'm like, is this like fragile male ego?
exactly. Well, I will say I have the big forehead. I do have the elf ears. It's like, oh, do
Suppose.
I have a learning disability? I don't know. But yeah, delays in talking, anxiety, and hyperactive behavior. But he was asking if I've ever had seizures, but I haven't. So,
We can fix that with a hammer.
ooh. Did
Just
he think I had a long face? That's funny. Prominent jaw and forehead. Ooh, and flat feet. Yeah, that does sound about right. Um,
hmm.
medications, interesting, interesting. Yeah, so in other words, it seems like he wants to have me evaluated for this.
Okay.
Fragile X syndrome.
Are
Hmm.
are are you okay with this?
I don't have a choice.
Well, you always have a choice. It's whether it's a good one or a bad one.
Oh, I'm well, I what I mean is I would just have to decide how I feel about it, but it'd be kind of
But that's internal retrospecting. Not a fan of that.
problems with coordination. I can kind of see that. Repetitive movements, self-harm. Yeah, a lot of that all sounds like me. But I'm not sure how much learning disability plays in. Um hyperactivity and aggression probably, um given the fact that okay, so it was the very first time that I had, or I'm sorry, it was the second time that I had met this person, and I
Okay.
showed her a picture of my bloody face from
Oh,
Aftershock.
I was really expecting you to say you showed her the D, and I'm like, dude, too soon.
No, no, I'm not Louis C.K.
Burn.
No, but no, she was the one who said I had low boundaries. But I part of it was because I was talking about having like disassociative episodes. So I'll like go into concerts and stuff and then basically like situations where I'll get the shit kicked out of me and go, it's like, yeah, Sometimes it's good to just feel like you don't exist. So concerts can be fun in that way.
Oh yeah,
um
no, it's self-destructive kind of a deal, but it kind of feels like it's cathartically putting it in you into place, or at least you can physically feel how you emotionally feel.
yeah, yeah. So well, for me, I was going, it's like it sort of takes me back to childhood. So that's kind of the it's not healthy behavior. Um
Who said that?
no, that's what I said.
I know I'm just joking.
Oh yeah. No, no.
It's not healthy behavior. Oh, what tells you that?
Oh yeah, so I've had more of the habit of trying to record things from well, kind of not like, well, yeah, I'll just say I'll record from like a balcony thing most of the times, to try to keep my hands busy, but a lot of times I'll also record from the floor. But a balcony is good if I want to get a good view of the crowd. Um, but it's good if it's a lower balcony, because then if people are fighting or something, then I can get good footage of that and usually break up the fight as well. So, uh,
Shh, don't do that. You're ruining the fun.
aw, but I like the footage.
Ah, true. Huh.
Oh man, one of the so double jointed enlarged testicles. uh,
So you're saying Matt's got a big old bunny, big old basket on
I
that bunny?
I have I have not ran a comparison test, but if that is what we're doing, I guess that's what we're doing. Um,
Well,
oops.
just look up Asian porn and then look up white guy porn and then kind of guess, are you in the middle or are you on the bigger side?
Oh no, we need to look up fragile X syndrome porn, and that's only gonna be me.
It's just a picture of your head superimposed on a bunch of Asian dudes. Your, your penis is so big.
Oh no.
Oh,
Actually, yeah, that does kind of look like me, doesn't it?
a bit.
A little bit. Not the one on the left.
Oh God, the one on the left. Jesus, demon child.
Oh man. I'm just thinking it's like yeah, yeah,
Come from a long line of inbreeders.
oh wow. Well, I should definitely look at that 23 and me.
Jesus.
There is nothing appropriate.
Nope. Nobody said we had to be appropriate.
Well, that's the thing, is I believe it's actually linked to, well, I mean, it's part of autism if I recall. So,
Well, it's the genetical,
yeah, yeah.
possibilities.
Let's see here. Oh, what is the life expectancy? That's interesting.
He'll either live till he's
It's
5 years old or he'll outlive everybody else.
same as for the average person. Okay. I was hoping I had superpowers. Damn it. I was hoping it would be like the average life expectancy is 200 years. And then I could be like, come on, come on, come on, come on. But no, it's not the Predator movie where autism is a superpower and then rarer autism is a superpower. Um, you remember that one with Olivia Munn?
uh, no?
Where the predators were hunting down that kid with autism because they wanted to collect his brain stem because um yeah, they're collecting brain stems from people with autism because they thought it was the next evolutionary step,
Huh.
which isn't offensive at all.
Really, I didn't have that as a takeaway. You're talking about the one where they're Sigourney Weaver, she was frozen for way too long, kind of a deal, and then she finds out she was actually like an extra like 500 years in the future, and then she's on that ship, and the guy who's he makes the joke specifically, what has two thumbs and one eye, and likes to fuck, and he's like this guy.
Let's see. Predator movie. Autism.
The Predator.
Yeah, The Predator 2018.
I don't think I got to watch that one.
Autism is magic.
Nope, I didn't get to watch that one.
It was a bit of a mess.
I
But
think I saw the very ending. Isn't that where they find out there's a suit?
uh well, I mean, a lot of them include different suits. Because I even Predator 2 had some suits at the end on the ship. But Keegan Michael Key, that was the big standout thing. But I think that's the aspect is some people will think that autism means well, there's a whole bunch of different things, but there's a whole subset of behaviors that people can have based on it.
Yeah.
But no, specifically looking at this one, let's see. Well, of course there's no cure.
Oh my
So
god, that is.
behavioral therapy. Well, oh yeah, it's similar to ADHD. So
Sorry, what? Butterflies?
what about the butterflies?
Yeah.
I like butterflies.
Okay. Jesus. You're
This
just gonna offend everybody possible. This is the recording where Matt tries to take one big like swipe.
across myself. Um,
Yeah.
uh,
I'm making
ju-
fun of myself, so it's not offensive. But it
well,
might be offensive to other people with the same ability.
yeah. Which would be large testicles. So, uh,
Oh my god, I could just.
I don't know why that has to be linked.
I know, like, just hearing that. No, I was told by a person who worked, they did those jobs where they help people with like autism and stuff do like factory jobs.
Yeah,
So they get paid to watch them to help them do their job, right?
yeah.
So they're saying is this one person, adult, kept pulling down his pants and trying to touch himself. And and I'm just right there, just thinking is like, was that person trying to show like how big their stuff is? And I think I remember the person saying he had really big nuts. And I mean, this is a guy, and he's just like, and and this other male is just pulling his pants down repeatedly and just grabbing himself. And I'm just like, well, maybe he likes you. Like, and he's like, no, it's just, this is just how he was acting. And he did it for like a month or something like that. And then they finally got it through to him. It's like, that's not okay. You need to work kind of deal. It's just like, oh, geez, like, I would never think that's a problem. But I mean, you exist. So in general, I
Yeah.
kind of think there's a lot of problems with people.
Oh
And,
yeah.
and so it's not unfathomable. It's just not something I think would happen enough, where that'd be like, something.
Well, what's interesting with this is it says the average IQ in males with uh, FXS or Fragile X syndrome is under 55. And so that would really make it unlikely that I would actually have it because, well, I have a master's degree. I got it by the skin of my teeth, but just the same, the if I take an IQ test and it's I would expect because I mean the average IQ it's going to fluctuate, but by that I mean an average IQ is 100, and that what that means is it's the average IQ for that year. So I would like to think that my IQ is probably going to be around 100,
Okay.
like the average person.
Yeah.
Um, and I mean I've taken online tests before, and those are going to have a massive skew to them, and I just don't. I think 55 would be a staggeringly low score. But
Well,
I mean,
I don't know.
no, I mean 55 would basically be mental retardation. Or
Well, I'm just saying in general. I mean, I know some. people who I find to be very, very stupid, and somehow they're still able to manage to get through life.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, shit, my ex-wife is a nurse, and she has done some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, for somebody who's so book smart, or supposedly learned in AP English and all the other classes, she still read it as facade and said it out loud as facade. Do you know
uh,
what I mean when I say facade?
Facade.
Yeah. Even I would look at that, say it like I would, like if I was reading straight off a sheet of paper, I might go, oh, facade. And then I'd be like, right away, facade. Like, I know it right away. Dusty, you fucked up. But, the way you read it real quick, you read it as such, but because that's how it sounded out. But knowing that the true word is facade, I would have corrected myself immediately. Her, no, not at all. And then like
Not after
being,
saying it out loud.
and then like no, she thought that's how it was. That was it. And it's like, so when other people say facade, what do you think it means? She's like, oh, they're just saying it weird. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's a French word. And I'm like, and I literally kept my calm, and I literally had to
Like
ask Google.
other cultures don't exist. Only the
Well,
culture in her head exists.
yeah, the fucking white culture. Oh God. Yeah,
Oh, not even white culture, just her culture.
yeah.
Facade.
Facade
I
culture.
I think most people know facade.
Yeah, facade
I,
culture.
I
Oh,
think even if you went down to Tennessee, you'd be like, "What's that word? Facade."
oh. I think they would still say facade with an accent, and you would
Yeah.
still understand. They understand it. You, you yokels in your fancy words. God, holy shit. Whew.
Ah,
So,
sinusitis. I do find some of these interesting.
man, you are just gonna go down this rabbit hole.
Oh yes, yes. Although I don't imagine that I would actually I would be surprised. Ooh, soft skin.
Yep, this is you.
Yep, it's that soft skin, that's for sure.
That's the giveaway.
Yeah, the doctor just touches my hand and is like, "Ooh, you have it."
Yep,
What? You have the
gotcha,
touch.
gotcha, bitch.
I pictured it being Chappelle.
Yep.
Elon Musk is just standing right next to him. How's his skin?
How's this? Do you use moisturizer? No, I don't. He's got it. Gotcha, bitch.
We're looking for the adrenochrome. Do you have it? Do the autism, the fragile X syndrome artists have the adrenochrome? We're looking for it. Only 7,000 people have it, and we need you. How much are you gonna pay me, Mr. Musk?
Mr. Musk. Mr. Tusk.
Mr. Tusk?
Yeah. Oh, it's from Elon Tusk from Rick and Morty. Have you
Oh
seen?
God.
Yeah. It's like Otherworld, and he's less of a dick. He's more humble. Here,
Oh
let's go
yes.
stand over here. Why do we
And
move over here? We could went over there. He's like, because that would have been normal. It's like, what? It's like, okay,
uh,
okay, whatever. So, oh, okay. Oh, hi, Yuki.
you have a Yuki.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Ooh, ADHD. Maybe you have fragile X syndrome. Do you have a fragile X?
Maybe.
Um,
I mean,
are there tantrums and hyper arousal?
eh, no more than usual. Why do you ask? No.
Oh,
I don't know.
just trying to
Maybe I do.
diagnose you.
Maybe I do have it, but I don't have flat feet
Ah,
or big testicles.
I was hoping we could be syndrome buddies. We still have to compare testes.
Oh, God.
That's really what this is all about.
Are they supposed to be golf ball size or is softball size?
Well,
And how do you really determine what's big? Like big testicles.
oh,
Like
there are doctors and priests for that.
now you got me really wondering. I mean, where does this line start and stop? Because like proportionately at some point you got to be like, okay, yeah, that's big.
Yeah,
But then
that's a little testy.
uh, I, somebody's got to at some time look through my internet history and be like, what is fucking wrong with this guy? Or like, this guy it must have a job that requires him to look up the weirdest shit. Or like, he's got a kid or a cat that's walking across the cat board and he's got autocorrect on. Like, somebody's got to be looking at the things I've looked up and be like, this guy is fucked up.
Oh, oh, I am fucked up. I will not hide that. I hope it entertains everybody. But not you. I hope it disturbs you.
No, I'm pretty used to it. Okay, look this up. About 1.8 to 2 inches.
Oh.
Your testicle is an oval shaped sperm producing organ within your scrotum. Thank you. That was something I learned in health class.
Okay, comment section.
The average length of a testicle is between 4.5 to 5.1 centimeters. So 1.8 to 2 inches. So they're going by just like the length of the oval.
Okay. So the regular testicle versus the fragile X syndrome testicle. So now we have the standard dimensions versus the instead of fragile X, I will call it the super Y testicle.
Super wide.
Isn't that like a children's show, Super Y?
I think so. That's what's making me like, yep.
And so, if you have a super Y testicle, you are going to know Super Y League. Oh, Super Y. Okay. Anyway, I this has officially gone somewhere it should not. I'm gonna have to close that tab. So the point being, that
Just have to blur out
the
a whole
the
section
the
of the
the, the,
video.
the comment section, you have homework now.
Okay.
You know exactly what it is. Do not make me say it out loud. So share overshare in the comments.
Oh God. Hold on. So now the one I thank you, Google. Thank you, Google, for this one. People also search for testicle size chart pictures.
No.
Hold on, it gets worse. 6-year-old testicle size.
No.
Normal size of testes according to age. How to increase testicle size twice. Twice shows up. How to increase testicle size. Normal testes size in MM. I don't want to know what that one is. And then how to make testes bigger. Awesome. Awesome. Just there's some sick fucks in my area, mainly for the 6-year-old testy size.
Oh no.
That one there,
No.
I did not expect.
No.
And
No.
dear God, I hope like you get a virus if you clicked on that one.
I think Dan Harmon's search history must have popped up there.
Dan Harmon's search history just showed up. Oh my God.
Um, all right.